Hey everyone, what's up? Dom here, and in today's video we're gonna talk about some of the Xbox / Microsoft rumors and gonna be debunking them, and also talking about all the latest Xbox Microsoft drama, mainly Game Pass drama. Right, let's start with the first thing. So there was a rumor that apparently Xbox plans to not release any more consoles. There was a rumor, lots of people suddenly made videos linking that rumor, and as always, that rumor isn't true. Just a month ago, or 2 months ago to be specific, Xbox announced a new deal with AMD that probably is hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars worth, that AMD will support them in a new generation. In fact, I could bet every money I have that the console that you're gonna see either next year or year after that is almost ready. And it runs on AMD chips. There's no reason for Xbox or Microsoft to come out of the hardware market. Even if they don't sell as many units as PlayStation, even if they don't sell as many units of Xbox Series X as they did with this generation, they still have to have something in that market hardware. So they know as Xbox and there is a console that people can buy it. Because while Microsoft and Xbox keep saying that they want different places for people to play games. Either it's on the phone, is it on a different console, is it on PC, or their own consoles. That's why they keep marketing this as this is a Xbox, this is an Xbox, and this is an Xbox. And there will be absolutely no reason for them not to release next one. How powerful the next one will be, well, I don't know. We won't find out until at least next year. So any rumors saying that Microsoft is coming out of the hardware market aren't true, so don't believe them. Don't click onto those videos, they are absolutely shit. I watched through them for you guys, so you don't need to. There are, and as a side note, there are only maybe 2 people on X that you could believe in terms of rumors and in terms of what's coming next, because those people actually check their sources and they check with Microsoft before publishing anything. And this is Jez Corden and Tom Warren. One works for Verge and another one works for Windows Central. Only these 2. Anyone else just is right 1 in 100 times. And you will notice that on X and also on YouTube many times people keep coming out with the videos that Xbox consoles coming 2026, 2027, and 2026 again, and it's just always exactly the same. So yeah, Microsoft confirmed that they are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered and built by Xbox. And there was this big announcement with AMD, multi-year partnership for first-party Xbox hardware. Now I know that Xbox and Microsoft, they change their mind quite often, but when you sign a deal like this with AMD, that's worth, like I said, probably billions of dollars, you can't just come out of it. You know, it's not something that it's not a flick of a button where you either releasing games on PlayStation or you're not releasing them and you can kind of decide that on the go. Yeah, it's not the same. So this multi-million or billion partnership is obviously going ahead, and the next Xbox consoles will come out hopefully sooner rather than later. So that's the first rumor, debunked. The second one, so there was a message on X that some people are getting an email from Microsoft or a message from Microsoft stating that their price won't be affected by the current price hike. However, those countries that are not affected by a price hike, they have different regulations. They need more notice, those users need more notice from Microsoft for the price hike to actually happen, at least 60 days in advance. And those countries at the moment are Poland, Ireland, Italy, Germany, and South Korea. Have all reported that they received the emails today. So users from those countries. Obviously, if you cancelled your subscription in one of those countries, that's it. You will get a new price. I think if you renewed it after this price hike announcement, you will also probably get a new price because it's so far in the future. Yeah, if you renewed it, as in you've renewed for a year, so you will get that price hike within in the next year, obviously. Yeah. So price hike will still happen in those countries. Just those countries need more time. And it says here, Microsoft has confirmed to The Verge that the email is genuine and it's not impacting subscribers in the US or UK. Obviously, this again sparked a lot of drama that the Microsoft marketing was really poor and messaging was really poor on that, and that people already canceled their memberships, and then now suddenly Xbox is coming out that they're not actually raising the prices. Yes, only in those certain countries. Yeah, only those countries are affected, and we don't know how old are those emails. Are those emails came out just today or yesterday, or did they came out when the price hike has been announced? And also, we don't know what those users have seen on their subscription. So on a subscription page, you have seen that the price has changed monthly for you before canceling it. So if those users seen the new price and then this message came out, yes, that's shit for Xbox. They should have said this earlier. However, we have no confirmation about this. So again, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Right, so that's the second one. Another one, and this one is a bit different. So loads of videos came out, loads of videos about Xbox is dead. Faith in Xbox is shattered. Yongya reporting. RIP Xbox from LMG. This is from LMG clips, but it was during one of the LMG videos. Epic fail. Angry Joe. Another one from Mr. Patty Plays. Xbox getting sad, and so on and so on and so on. Lots of those videos. Xbox is dead. Blah 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 blah. Yes, the situation is not great, but they far from dead. So just want to make sure, if you Xbox fan, if you play on Xbox, if you buy games on Xbox, nothing is dead. The next console will come out. The Game Pass price hike obviously is real, but if you can still play enough games on it, it's still worth it. But you need to play a lot. That's the difference on it. So I would encourage anyone who has Xbox Game Pass subscription and wants to continue on that new price, or if they locked in for much longer, don't buy new games. Don't buy new games at all. It was reported at some point that the Game Pass subscribers are still buying quite a lot of games. Just stop buying games. Yeah, just play your subscription. You will save money on new games you just play on subscription. Obviously, not all the games coming to Game Pass, so I can understand people still buying games. However, from now on, basically, I'm completely stopping buying games, even on sale. I just don't see a point of doing that if I'm paying so much for subscription, even though I'm locked into quite some time. Also, remember there are websites that you can get your membership for about £10.50 per month, around that. And you can stack them up. You can buy 3 months, you can buy four times 3 months, so that's whole year, and it will cost you about £10.50 per month at the end of it. So Xbox is not dead. Obviously, Xbox did face massive cancellations on Game Pass, but Game Pass Ultimate, to be specific, some people dropped a tier to the premium one, because premium one, remember, will still have Xbox first party games, just not on a day one. The Ultimate is the only one that has first party games on day one, and obviously you have Essential if you want to play online, so that's the lowest tier. But all those videos creating drama, listen, do your own math, do your own think about it yourself. Don't look at those stupid miniatures and say, oh, RIP Xbox. Obviously this is massively damaging for Xbox. I really don't understand how Xbox and Microsoft can turn this around. So hopefully they have something in their bag that they can do it, because of such a big price hike, which is quite unprecedented. I mean, 50% rise on a subscription is unprecedented. Game Pass was always praised. That was the best deal in gaming. Always the best deal in gaming. It was always like that. And now, suddenly isn't. I have to agree to it. Suddenly, it isn't the best deal in gaming. Because there's not many people that will be able to extract enough time. There is enough people who will have enough time to play enough games to extract the value that Game Pass offers. Yeah. So if you do a quick math, you have a year of Xbox Game Pass. Currently will cost you about $360. Yeah. Let's assume that each game is $60. Let's not say about $80 games. Let's say $60. That's how much you're willing to spend on games. Yeah. So you probably wait for a sale until the game comes. After the game comes out, you pay $60. 360 divided by 60 is 6. So you have to play 6 full games to get your money worth. Does that make sense? Obviously, those games will never be yours, so remember that. So if you would play more than 6 Microsoft games, specifically Microsoft games, because I think that's where the price hike is linked to, that they offering now more and more first-party games, so they thinking that they want to charge you more because they don't want to lose money on sales. It was reported that Call of Duty, because it's being on Game Pass, it cost them about 300 million per year. So every year that Call of Duty is supposed to come out and people are supposed to buy it, it cost them about 300 million in sales, which is quite a lot. And obviously that affects other games. Yeah, so Forza Horizon 6 coming out next year, Fable coming out next year, Gears EA coming out next year. The sales of those games will be affected, and them raising price up of Game Pass Ultimate, they kind of want to cushion the blow of those sales, or no sales. So yeah, Xbox future isn't very certain, and I get where people are coming from. You don't know what Xbox can cook next. And me as an Xbox fan, well, I think maybe because I'm a bit older, I'm 40 years old, I've seen quite a lot of things happening in the gaming industry, and I don't care anymore. That's the thing. I don't care I got my console, I got my games, I got my subscription, and so on and so on, and I will know there will be always place to play games, either on PC or a normal console. But obviously not everyone is in this situation. Some people just have a PC or just have a console, or they don't have enough money to buy a subscription, or they don't have enough money to buy games. They want to be certain because if you start investing in something, you want that investment to last you for much longer, and that's absolutely normal. And at the moment, Xbox don't give you that certainty that in 3 years Xbox will still be very, very supported. Yeah, that not everything's gonna be just on Xbox for PC or something like that. Or maybe Microsoft will think, now we're shutting down all the apps, we're just gonna be releasing game. We don't know this because of how often they change their mind. With PlayStation and Nintendo, you know that they're gonna be supporting their consoles. They're gonna be keep releasing the games. With Xbox and Microsoft, because it's kind of like, because they are owned by such a, because Xbox owned by such a big company like Microsoft, which is worth like $4 trillion. Microsoft doesn't need Xbox, but Xbox needs Microsoft, and that's the thing. With Sony is a bit different. Sony needs PlayStation. PlayStation needs Sony. They both need each other. Yeah. With Nintendo is obviously a bit different because Nintendo only has Nintendo. They don't have, Sony has everything else, TVs and whatnot. But with Microsoft doesn't need Xbox. They could stop releasing games, they could stop doing anything, and they will still be $3 trillion company or something like that. You know, that's how ridiculous big company that is. That they don't need them. So yeah, that was just my thoughts about the latest Xbox situation. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you sticking with Xbox, or are you jumping the ship, or are you just gonna wait it out at the moment and see what happens next? What next year brings. As always, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye for now.